Hello and welcome back to another MLB The Show video, and this one could probably end up being one of the more fun things I do on my channel. We are going to start up a no money spent series. Now, every year I play this game, I am completely no money spent with the exception of like the pre-order stuff. I don't count that as like no money spent violation. I don't count that as like spending money on the game. I mean, you could. I understand why you would, because you are spending extra on the game just, for extra stuff. But other than that initial part, I am completely no money spent when I play this game. So I figured for this year on the channel, I may as well turn that into a series. People seem to like to see how things are done, how to go about getting good cards that they want without spending money in the game. And I am here to tell you that it is so easy on MLB The Show to get the cards you want as long as you set your mind to it. Games like Madden, games like 2K, it's pretty much impossible to get everything you want if you don't put money into the game. But this game is very different. This game is so much less pay to win than other fantasy team building games within sports games. You really will be able to get pretty much everything you want in this game, no money spent. And what I'm doing right now, I have one game to go before I finish the United States Conquest map. So I just hopped in to that last game so I can finish that off so you guys could see the rewards. But I think as I play this game, I'm just going to give some early tips that I always use when I first start up the game. Chances are, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but I'm going to try and get it up either tonight, which is Monday night, or Tuesday morning. So either you are just getting the game, or you're about to just get the game, or some people have had it for this weekend and have been grinding it just as much as I have. But pretty much the first thing that I would do when you hop into Diamond Dynasty for the first time is just take time to familiarize yourself with everything in the game. Just learn how everything works, and once you do that, you'll be able to know what to work for and how to do things. So there's a lot of different little intricacies that go into this mode. Dang, I really just looked at strike three. But like I was saying, there's a lot of little intricacies that go into this game, especially in terms of working towards what you want to get when you grind for things. And I would say probably first thing you do once you hop into Diamond Dynasty, I think there's a little tutorial, so that'll probably give you some good base information. But after that, I wouldn't worry about, you might be excited to, but I wouldn't worry about trying to get into any games, trying to play anything. I would just take maybe a solid half hour even and just look through the menus, learn where everything is, learn what everything is, and just kind of familiarize yourself with the game. So then the second thing that I would do after you familiarize yourself with how the mode works is I would say you're going to want to decide what you want. So whether it be a certain team affinity card or a certain collection reward or just a certain player on the market, just decide what is most important to you and what you want. So if your first goal, if all you want is just to have an all gold team, then just work towards that. Just work toward every single position, upgrading that to a gold. Don't even worry about getting any diamonds. Just worry about getting your team to a gold if that's your goal. If your goal is to complete the Dodgers collection, which is a little bit more ambitious early on in the game, just make that your sole focus. Every card you get after a game, every post-game reward, sell it. Everything you get in a pack that's not Dodgers related, just sell it. Just focus on what you want. I mean, yeah, you're going to want to build up at least a little bit of a solid team, so you don't want to you don't want to have an all-common team that you're trying to play with as you're trying to work towards the Dodgers collection. But let's say you pull a solid gold player and you want to get the Dodgers collection done, and this gold player goes for 3,000 stubs. If you don't want to use that gold player, if it doesn't matter to you whether or not you use them, just sell them, and that gives you progress towards getting guys like Mookie Betts and Bellinger and people like that who are going to help you get towards that Dodgers collection. And this really just applies to every facet of the game, just dedicate yourself to what you want to do first. Now, usually what I want to do is just everything. So I usually don't like have certain things that I work toward personally. I just kind of work toward everything at once. So like I always want to get the collections done, so I don't really sell cards unless they're duplicates. I try to grind for all the CPU stuff. That's why I'm playing Conquest right now, to get that 87 Willie Mays. So it's really just all about how you personally want to play the game. You got to set your own goals. And then I really don't think I have any other tips than that. I mean, there's plenty of other people to give tips about how to play the game and what settings to use and a bunch of stuff like that, and I'll leave it to them because I feel like other people are better at tips and tricks. But the last thing I would say is just don't be afraid to play the game, you know, just don't be afraid to work at the game. I mean, if you enjoy the game and there's certain things you want, put the time in, you know. It's a fun time, it's a fun game, and you're going to be rewarded as long as you put the time in. So like I said, I don't really intend for this whole series to be like a tips and tricks kind of thing or a how-to really. It's just going to be basically just me going through the Diamond Dynasty season this year as I work toward things that I want to work toward and show you that you can do it no money spent, just like me. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this last Conquest game here. I'm going to beat the crap out of the Yankees and then claim my Willie Mays. And we strike him out for the last side of the game. And that does it for me. That finishes up Conquest. Let's go right ahead and claim that Willie Mays in the 10-pack bundle. So if when I started off this video, you looked at that map of the United States and you're like, what the heck is this? I have no idea what's going on here. That was what's called Conquest. I feel like I should mention that. It's been in the game for a couple of years. If you want to learn everything about how to do that mode, the best way to do it, I recommend you go watch the Cougs46 video. He goes in depth about how to beat Conquest basically, and he does a good job of explaining it. I'm just showing that it's done. So if you look here at the goals for the Conquest, I have finished every single goal except for the last one because it's repeatable, so it's never going to say complete. So you saw that gave me that 87 overall Willie Mays. And before I show you the team, I have a couple of other things that I have ready to go to unlock some new players. So first things first, I know I'm doing the White Sox March to October, so I'd be able to get this easy anyway, but I just kind of figured with the way that things were shaping up, it'd be pretty easy to go after this Yoan Moncada Face of the Franchise. And if you watch my Face of the Franchise card ranking video, Yoan Moncada, I ranked relatively high. I don't know, it just kind of fell into my lap like this. I wanted to do the White Sox collection, so I have all of their cards here. And we're going to be able to finish that. And the collections are usually expensive. This one really wasn't because the White Sox don't have really any expensive cards. And it doesn't seem like anyone's really too eager to get their hands on this Mark Burley. So none of the White Sox cards are too expensive. So like I said, it just kind of fell into my lap. So we're going to go ahead, complete the White Sox collection. Unlock that Mark Burley card. He's going to make the rotation. Now our rotation is all gold. And we have that Sox collection done. So we got a bunch of XP, about 2,000 stubs after collecting all those guys. And it gave us plus 20 towards this Yoan Moncada in this Team Affinity program here. Now the next step to this is I did the AL Central Showdown. So you get 5 of these Team Affinity vouchers. Every time you beat that showdown, it is repeatable. You can just do it over and over, and you can put however many vouchers into the programs as you want. So when you beat the showdown once, you get 5 of those vouchers. I'm putting them all into the White Sox. They each give you plus 4 towards that Moncada. So once you put all of them in there, you have plus 20, and I keep going to the wrong tab. So after we finish these off, we're only going to have 10 more program points we need until we can unlock that Yoan Moncada. And now we have it there. You can see we are at 40. The next step is to get to 50 and unlock Moncada. Luckily, there's a pretty easy way to finish that off. There's the exchange here to exchange White Sox rivals. And I have some cards here ready to be exchanged. Jorge Polanco to finish it off. And that gets us there to that 50,000 exchange value mark. So as soon as I hit the start button, and hit yes, that I'm sure we will have unlocked 86 overall Face of the Franchise Yoan Moncada, and it is done. We are at 50. So there's another diamond joining the squad. Again, I'm going to hold off on showing you the squad until we've done everything because there's still a little bit more to do. So the next thing we have is the created player. Basically, if you're not aware, you can create your own player, kind of like Road to the Show, make them look however you want, give them whatever batting stance and everything. And then it basically creates a 65 overall version of that card at every position, or maybe it's 70. No, I think it's a 60 overall to start, and then the first one you unlock is a 70. And then you go through each program, so they're all different positions. So you can see if I go to first base here, I don't have any of these guys unlocked. But the one I've been going towards is shortstop, and I have 74 of the program points so far, and I only need 80 to make him become an 85 overall diamond. So I have these collections ready to go. All you got to do is collect some silver shortstops here. That gives you +3. I had already collected the bronze shortstops, and now all we got to do is collect the golds, and that gets me to that diamond created player. So now I do have some cards, some packs to open, but real quick I want to go through a couple other things, a couple little pointers. If you go to collections here, first things first, if you haven't done these starter collections, do them because they are really quick to do. I think this first collection one you do in the tutorial, but all the rest are super easy. If you go in, all you have to do is collect 10 live series infielders, and you pretty much just get that. It's pretty easy to get that. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy them, but I would just say once they are in your inventory, just go ahead and collect those. Once you do collect somebody, you can't sell it, and you can't quick sell it or anything, so they're stuck in your inventory. But you can collect these, really low common players that you're really not looking to sell anyway, and they're not going to sell for that much. And you can get 500 stubs from that, and they have that for infield, they have it for outfield here, they have it for pitchers. That's 1,500 stubs there. They have it for equipment, so you can lock in these low silver equipments. That doesn't give you quite as many stubs, but it's still there. You have stadiums, so these low bronze stadiums you can get. And then unlockables, so like icons, stadium sounds, stuff like that. You can collect 5 of those and get some free stubs. It's, I think, almost 2,000 stubs out of these collections. The bat skins one, though, that's a little bit more tough, so I wouldn't worry about that one. But there's actually 2 more like little collection tips here that at the beginning of the game are pretty valuable. So if you go to created player here, there is a section under collections called created player. And these are just those same collections that were under the shortstop one that I did to get my shortstop up to a diamond. But they just lay them out here in this way. So you can see if I go to the bottom, I have all the shortstop ones completed. But they have a bronze, silver, and gold tier for each position of the Diamond Dynasty created player, and you can just collect the players and get a pretty solid amount of stubs. So like I said, once you collect somebody, you can't sell them. So if you are someone who is looking to make as many stubs as possible, then you might not want to lock in bronze guys. You might want to check first to see about their price, but some bronze guys could go for a lot more than what you get here. Like this guy, this Luke Maile or Maley, however you pronounce his name, if you put him on the market, there's a chance that you could sell him for about 350 stubs if somebody buys that, which alone is a good chunk of the total amount of stubs you'd make for collecting them. But if you're not going to worry about selling each individual player, then I would definitely come to this this collection screen here under the created player collections, and I would collect these to get you some stubs. So like this right here, collecting 10, that'll be 100 stubs to get 3, 300 stubs to get 5, and another 500 to get 10, so that's 900 stubs total. As soon as I hit yes here, and there we go. So now, not only did I get the stubs, but it also gave me a little bit of progress if I want to change my created player to a catcher. And then, I'm not going to do it right now, but there are silver and gold versions of that. The silver one, it's probably not as good to do, unless you're gonna just keep everyone in your inventory anyway. But like this Will Smith, if you're gonna sell him, he sells for almost 700, which is about what you'd get to collect 5, and that's just one guy. So like I said, if you're looking to sell these guys, don't collect them because they go for more than the rewards you get. But if you're going to lock them into your inventory anyway, if you're not planning on selling them, then do all these collections, get some stubs out of it. Kind of in the similar vein as what we just went through, go to the live series collections here, and you have, the collections for each division, free agents, and then every single team has their own collection. But here's the thing, there's like different tiers within the collections. So let's go to the Orioles here. You can see there's a collect 10, collect 20, collect 30, and collect all. So you get rewards for each 10 cards you collect. So you don't even have to collect all to get the main reward. So, you don't have to spend a ton of stubs to finish each collection just to get anything out of it. But like this one, you can see I already collected 10. So that means I got 200 subs out of it, and more importantly at this point in the game, 2000 XP. So again, if you have some low overall guys that you're not looking to sell, like if you had a bunch of commons on the Red Sox and a couple bronzes, go ahead and do these, the first part of the collections. You'll get a lot of XP out of it, and the XP is actually really important. Actually, I'll show you why. So if you are familiar with how this game works, you're probably thinking this is a little bit tedious because you already know how everything's going, but the XP reward path here is a huge part of this game for the first couple months. And like I said at the beginning, this is why you want to familiarize yourself with the game, because you get a lot of really good cards just from leveling up. So that XP goes a long way into getting you a good team. It's like I'm up to level 40 here. Well, I'm at level 42, but it's every 5 levels you get a thing. But look, there's a diamond pack here, gold pack there. You go a little bit further, there's another diamond, and then here's the big one. Once you cross level 100 and move up to silver levels, you get one of these 99 overalls. So doing some of these collections here, some of these partial collections, could get you a lot closer to getting some good cards for your team just through that XP reward path. Alright, but now we're done with any sort of tutorial things for this episode. I'm going to open up my packs. These are all packs from the Conquest and then other things you saw me unlock today. So we have the shortstop creative player choice pack, and then 3 of these team affinity packs, which I don't really know what they are, but I got them when I got that Moncada. And then these final 2 packs here are both from that XP reward path. We got a gold flashback and legend batter pack, and then the show classic pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the shortstop here first. We know what we're gonna get. You got 2 different archetypes basically for which kind of player you want. So if you go speed focus, he's gonna be faster, slightly better in the field, but he's not gonna be as good of a hitter. But if you go to contact focus or power focus, he's gonna have a lot of pop. He's gonna hit really good, but his speed isn't gonna be quite as fast. But I'm focusing on the power shortstop right here, so I'm going to go ahead and take him. He'll join my team. I'll show you that team later after these packs. And then next, I'll go into these 2 XP reward path packs, because you know what you're going to get there. Flashback and legend, you already know what kind of cards are in here. So like I said, it's all about familiarizing yourself with the game, know what you want before you go in. And I want this Lou Gehrig as my first baseman, because I know how I do with Lou Gehrig. So he'll be my first baseman for the time being, just because I don't have anyone else to put there. And then this is a pack that I'm really excited about. It's the Show Classics. These are cards from past games that everyone loved. And look at, it's so nice to see some of that old card art. I'm going with Gary Sanchez. Look at this card. Absolute monster behind the plate with that power. Gary Sanchez going to be behind the dish for me. And then from here, it's just some packs to open from different things. So I'll do these affinity packs first, just because I don't know what they are. They might just be kind of like standard packs. Yeah, it just looks like they're basically standard packs. So yeah, we'll just rip open some of these packs here, and I think, that's a gold. Nice. I think this will be it for this episode once I finish opening these packs. Dang, 2 golds out of these? I wonder if those have higher odds at stuff. But normally for these no money spent videos, I'm going to have a gameplay at the end. I don't think I'm going to have that for this one. But most of these no money spent videos, I'm going to have a gameplay at the end of it just to see the team in action, kind of. And now we have 30 of the show packs left from the Conquest that I did. But like I was saying about the gameplay, I just think this episode, just because it was like, showing you what to do and what I've done and a little bit more tutorial focused, it's probably gone a little bit long already to try and fit a gameplay in. So I'm not gonna worry about putting any gameplay in this first one, but in all the I almost call it March to October, in all the no money spent videos that you can expect going forward, there will more than likely be a ranked seasons game at the end where I'm playing with, you know, my normal ranked seasons team, the best squad I can put on the field. And also, as I'm ripping through these packs here, I just want to talk a little bit about, I'm pulling some golds here. Yasmani Grandal, I already have him, so I can sell him. What you don't want to do, I will say, the sell now price, I would recommend not doing that, especially if you want to try and get the most stubs possible. Because first of all, the stubs you actually get is 90% of what's shown there, because there's a 10% like fee, I guess, when you sell a guy. So if I click this right here, it would be 90% of 1,854 that I actually get. But this is just if you want to sell it immediately. If you want to put it on the market to wait for somebody to buy it, then you'd get probably a couple hundred, if not a couple thousand more stubs than if you sold it immediately. But also, like I was starting to say, I would like some feedback. I don't know how many people are going to be watching this video, but if you are watching this video and you have some feedback on how you'd like these videos to go, let me know, because I've never really done anything like this. I'm just kind of taking inspiration from when Cougs46 did his No Money Spent series last year. I'm just going to try and structure the videos a little bit similarly to that. But if you have any input as to how you'd like these videos to go, just let me know. Currently what I'm thinking is, like, the first portion of the video will just be kind of like what I've done, kind of like just kind of going through what moments I've done and what programs I've done and the progress I've made. So it'll be the first chunk, and then the second chunk will be kind of like this part right now where I'm opening the packs I've gotten. I'm also not 100% sure how I want to show the packs off. Like, if I don't know if I want to save them in my inventory for like a week every time just to open them for this, or if I just want to record them like each individually and then commentate over after it. So just let me know what you'd like. If you'd rather me open the packs live, then I'll do that, and I'll just save the packs in my inventory so I can open them live and react to it, basically. So I'm gonna try to be posting these hopefully once a week. I don't know if to me that's gonna mean like every day at the same week. Like, let's just say hypothetically every Tuesday there'll be one. I don't know if that's how I want it to be. I think it might just be once every calendar week I'm gonna go for, or I don't know. I'm just gonna try to get these out consistently, but not too close, because I want to actually have something to show off in every video. So if I try to post a No Money Spent video like every other day, then it's really going to be kind of pointless, because there's really not going to be many changes to my team to show off. So I'm going to try and keep it at about one of these a week unless something bigger happens. But we'll see. This is all a learning process for me, because like I said, I've never really done a series like this, and we're closing in on the last couple of packs here. Overall, the packs haven't been that great, but they also haven't been that bad. I pulled a couple of golds, some silvers. Looks like a gold icon there. Those I actually would recommend for you just quick selling them, because you get a pretty solid amount of stubs for something like that. But for me, I'm just a crazy guy about wanting to collect everything, so I'm not selling them, at least not right now. But if something happens where there's a card that I really want, then I might go through my inventory and sell things like that. It looks like unless some sort of miracle happens here, we're not going to get any heat out of these packs. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. A diamond equipment. What is that going to be? A bat skin. Alright, so I haven't had a bat skin yet. I'll decide what to do with that on my own. I don't really know if I want to put that on, keep it, or sell it. It looks like it goes for a decent amount. 2 packs to go. Probably not going to be anything too crazy out of here. Nice silver there. Last pack. Any Hail Marys here? Nope, just one more silver. Alright, well, with that being said, the packs are over. I'm going to go ahead, put all my new guys on my team. I'll show you how the team looks. Alright, well, this is what the team's looking like after those upgrades that I made in this video. We got the Willie Mays from the Conquest. I'm looking forward to using him. We got the Yohan Moncada. I'm putting him at second base for now. I don't know what I'll do. Justin Turner just seems like the better option to keep there rather than putting someone else at second. But I don't know. I might put Trey Turner at second, move Moncada to his normal position at third. We'll see. But then we got the Smokey Joe Smokey, the creative player, up to a diamond. And we got the Gary Sanchez classic card behind the dish. We put Lou Gehrig at first, kind of more of a placeholder just because I know I'll be getting a diamond first baseman probably relatively soon. A couple of new cards on the bench. Frank Thomas, also from the Conquest. We got Trey Turner from just trying to collect the cards to get my creative player to a diamond. Tim Tebow from the starter Conquest. Zach Collins from the White Sox Affinity also. And then over pitching, I got Maddox from that first pack opening I did on the channel. Saberhagen was from the starter showdown. Burley from the White Sox collection. He was a reward. And then these other two were just kind of pulls. And then the bullpen, just all golds. I won't really go through them because a lot of them I just pulled. And then Lee Smith was also from the XP reward path. So yeah, like I said, most of the time in these, I'll probably be doing a gameplay at the end. But this one, I think I'm just going to end it here because I feel like it probably went a little long anyway, just because I was talking a lot about, you know, my plans and stuff, I guess. What I'm looking to do, though, before the next episode of this No Money Spent is I'll probably spend some time playing the event, try and get some of those rewards. I'm probably going to grind some more of the Team Affinity programs, try and get a couple more Face of the Franchise cards. And then, obviously, the big first inning program, I'm going to try and make some more progress in that, see how far I can get, and see what kind of rewards I get out of that. But with that being said, that is going to do it for this episode. Make sure to hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe to see the rest of this No Money Spent series. I'm kind of skeptical. I'm kind of apprehensive about how this is going to work, just because I've never done anything like this before, like I said. But just let me know if you like it. Let me know any suggestions you might have. But that's all I have for you guys in this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.